Good morning, beautifuls. Good morning, lovely people. You know, look, first and foremost, I'm pretty pissed at myself, yeah? I'm pretty pissed at myself. And for good reasons. I can't show you because of restrictions, right? Wait there. I can show you this, right? It's my cigarette case. Yes, I'm bougie, right? Yes, I'm bougie. But this is my cigarette case. I love Bob Marley, right? But I didn't really want to have Bob Marley on there, but it was the best one that they had. I really wanted something, a bit more feminine. I'm in my soft era. I'm a tomboy, but I still am like a bit of a girly girl. Anyway, so obviously I can't show you, right? But it's my cigarette container, and again, yes, I'm bougie, but I bought a packet of smokes. Now this is look, I'm pretty. I love Chinese people. I absolutely adore my Asian community. Okay, I love you guys, but I don't like your communistic government. Yeah, and I don't want it here. Yeah. Um, I bought a packet of smokes yesterday, right? Peter Jackson's. Back in the day, there's 3 packet of smokes that I would smoke. It was my auntie Marnie Pansy, God rest, she's home with the Lord now. She got me onto B&H, right? Benson Hedges. Auntie Pans is like, if you're gonna smoke, you're gonna smoke the nice smokes. Bougie. I didn't know the word back then, so I'm saying it now. Bougie smokes. Love and miss you, Auntie Pansy. She was our matriarch. And anyway, oh God, love her. Where was I? Okay, my thinker's back because I got ADHD. So, and the other ones was always torn between Peter Jackson's and Winfield's, right? Peter Jackson's blue or red, mostly tended towards the red. Virginia, but sometimes didn't mind the blue, but always Winfield red with an occasional gold, but always red. And anyway, so I bought a packet of smokes yesterday. You know the price of them now? You know the price of a packet of 20s? And I'm not saying it so loud because I don't want my husband to go, what you gone through nearly all of those smokes? Because, yeah, that's what I'm getting to, right? That's what I'm getting to. A price for a packet of Peter Jackson 20s regulars. Sorry, there's only regulars and what was the other strength? There's only 2 strengths now. Regulars and something else, and that means it's either gold, yes, right, but it was not gold, it's regular or something else. So it means gold, which is obviously 8 milligrams, and blues, which thankfully, and I'll get to why I can't. Alright, I'll get to that. So obviously their regulars is 12 milligrams, which is blue for Peter Jackson's. Now, when this is right, I don't like having Winfield blues or any other blues because for some reason it always made my throat sore. But Peter Jackson blues, I'd never had that reaction to. And I've nearly gone through the packet. Now, they cost me $54. $54. Now, I usually get cigarettes that are around, like I'll get the Parliament ones, they're $34, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself and get myself a packet of Peter Jacksons, and hopefully that'll help me just to cut down a bit. Didn't work, and the reason now I'm saying was I'm pretty onto this whole China taking over, getting in here, slowly taking over, because it sounds like control to me. You can't buy a packet of 30s anymore. You can't buy a packet of 40s. You can't buy a packet of 50s. You can't do that anymore. It's 20s. That's all you can buy. Packet of 20s for X amount of dollars. And I mean, that's control. It's got nothing to do with because they want to care about your health. That's control. That is fucking control. Who else has been a bit of a wake up to that? I know you might say, oh, you shouldn't be smoking anyway. Listen, I know that. Yeah, I already know that. You run risks walking out your door. So live a little, yeah? I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Sorry, I don't do Uggs. It's just my only little, outlet that I do. So, yeah. And I know, look, I am working towards, eventually I do want to actually quit, right? Basically what I'm getting at is our country is getting so controlled. Food costs, it's just everything is very controlled. And I finally am starting to see why people are saying to be worried about China and, the influence here and all of, I get it now. Because to me, I said to the young man at the service station where I bought my darts, I said to him, this is all control. Like I was being funny. I was having fun. He was laughing, and I said, this is all control. I said, welcome to Australia, where we're dictated and controlled on what we can and can't do and what we can and can't afford. Fucking $55 for sorry, notifications. $55 for a packet of 20s. Peter Jacksons. And I've only got 6 left. And I got them yesterday afternoon. Yeah, I think I'll stick into Parliaments. And because we know that's just not going to work, trying to cut down that way. Looks like I'm going to have to be booking an appointment with the doctor for a packet of Champax to help me get off. Because it's just so costly. Honestly, it's just costly. But how ridiculous is that? Seriously, how ridiculous is that? That's control. People should be able, right, to make their own choices in life. Yeah, it just fucking mind blows me. It really does. Anyway, have a lovely morning. I'm pretty annoyed at that. And I blame you, China. I love my Chinese brothers and sisters, like my beautiful Chinese friends in our community. I really do. I love Chinese people. Such beautiful people. Beautiful, beautiful people. All the Asian community are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful people. Loveliest hearts. Great morals. Great ethics and morals. Yep. And I stand by that. But yeah, pissed at their government. Fucking controlling. Reminds me of communism. They're already trying to grid us in. Anyway, that's another conversation. Have a great morning. I'm going to have my cup of coffee that, my best girl mate bought me and my husband. His and her, Mr. and Mrs. Coffee. And one of those. And start my day out. God bless. Have a good morning.